I kind of want to. It's not gonna be. I kind of want you to play a bullet game, but I feel like
That's fine. I'm down. I don't care. Whatever you think. So bullet, just to clarify, is that 1 minute?
That's 1 minute. That is really low on time, and it's typically not recommended to do that as practice, but I'm gonna go for a new theory here, and I'm gonna say that it's going to make you play faster. So we can try it out one game, sort of see how it goes, and then...
Okay.
I think that the two things that I primarily wanted to work with you was to work on time control or time management, because I think that that's a really important thing. And I also think that, you know, once again, like tactics, tunnel vision, be able to scan the whole board, stuff like that. I think that that's going to be really important as well. I think that we should like primarily work on the middle game and end game, because I think that that's where everything is going to be decided. Have you played any Blitz?
Yes. Yes, it's been a minute. I've been playing primarily 10-minute games, just because it's closer to what happens in the tournament, but without the increment, so it feels a little more pressure. But let's do Blitz.
I think it's time to get ready for Blitz, Michelle. I agree. I like totally get that you've been playing 10 minutes. That's like what you said, like it's the closest to a tournament. But I think that it's good to, you know, get that feeling that pressure throughout the whole game. Because with 3 minutes, you're going to feel that pressure the whole game, and you're going to have to, you know, be alert the whole game and think about the time. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and follow you, and then you can just play a random 3+2 game. I think that would be good with that little bit of increment. And then, then we're going to go through that, and not only the moves, but also like where you felt like you got some time control issues and stuff like that.
All right, here we go. Oh my gosh.
2. D4. Okay, awesome. Symmetrical for now, the first move. This is gonna be like a little Blitz boot camp that we're gonna be having.
I know, God, I
feel. Instead of doing like push-ups and stuff, we're gonna be doing Blitz.
I know, it feels like a workout.
It is. It's a workout.
Okay, in the next move, I'm gonna castle.
Great that you know already what you want to do the next move.
Now I'm going to knight d7.
Yep. No, that's a good move. That's a good move. You just gotta get your pieces out. Castles? C5, I'm loving it!
Protected by the knight.
Yep. And you're breaking the center. C5 is the type of move that we've been looking at in all of your openings. That's really good that it just comes natural to you. Wow.
And if they don't take, I'm gonna push. Okay, they didn't, so I'm gonna go C4.
Yes, go for your plan. What happens after C4?
They, oh my God, the bishop is trapped.
The bishop is trapped.
Let's go!
Let's go! This is really good. You know, as long as you have a plan, like, if you have a plan like this and you see that your opponent, okay, your opponent is just moving their rook kind of, like, just keep on going with your plan. You don't need to, you know, think after every move. You can just keep on going with it. You just gotta think about it.
Okay.
Good. All right. There's a pin.
I'm gonna continue with my plan.
Continue with your plan. So you need to acknowledge what your opponent has done and think, okay, is there any immediate threat? But there wasn't. So, is there any piece of your opponent that's hanging right now? Your opponent just...
The knight is hanging, but I can't because then my queen.
But you can take it with something else. There are 2 pieces that can take it.
Oh my God!
There we go. Awesome. So yeah, this is going to be stressful, but this is just to practice.
Okay, and then I feel like another move I could do is B2 with the rook just to take the pawn.
Yep. Keep on going.
Okay, actually, I'm going to go...
Yep, just play fast, doesn't matter. Good, just play fast, doesn't matter what you do now. 6 seconds.
Oh, I won.
Yeah,
on time.
I thought you played really well that game though. You seem to have a lot of control throughout the whole game. I really like that. So we're just gonna go through the game now as well. Did you feel like when you started the game, when you knew that this was gonna be a 3+2 game, did you feel like all the way from the start you had to play very fast and you couldn't really think properly?
I guess... less so with time and more so with around this time playing the black pieces. I always feel like there's like, here is when I make a critical blunder. You know, once you're out of the opening and deep into middle game, I feel is when I feel like the most mistakes get made.
Yeah, and that's where the most mistakes happen. I think for everybody, that's where most mistakes happen. So a lot of people really focus on the openings and everything. And, you know, openings are great to get a good start to the game, but this is the critical moment where mistakes are going to happen in the middle game. So I think that, to be honest, the most important thing is to work on middle games. But you know, the thing is, Michelle, like at this point, you were a piece up. Did it give any relief to you that you were a piece up?
I actually didn't notice I was a piece up. I was more so thinking they are making random moves. So I felt more confident because I felt like I was making less random moves.
Yeah. So you sort of felt like you knew what you were doing, kind of.
A little bit more.
Okay. Because I think that's like the one thing that is going to really help you. If you feel like you know what you're doing and that, you know, you sort of have plans, then I think that's going to make it a lot less stressful. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that is really important. So just, you know, sort of understanding plans and everything, that just makes it a lot easier to feel confident when you're playing. And if you feel confident when you're playing, you're automatically going to be playing a lot faster as well. So you should feel confident in this position. And, you know, instead of like thinking about what do I do, just sort of, you know, okay, what could be a plan? Where do I want to put my pieces? And just, you know, just be calm basically about the position, especially because you're a piece up. But you still seem to be like very focused at this point, which I really liked. I think you had like 25 seconds here and you were like, okay, now I'm just going to take on d4 with my knight and it is all protected. And then we're, you know, the king is there as well. So you seem to have everything under control. Did you feel like you had that here?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so here was a pretty big moment. I think that here we can sort of see like, because you got really low on time here and you went rook c8.
And I could have just taken the knight with the pawn.
Yes. There were many moves, but just taking the knight with the pawn. Because when you go rook c8, actually your opponent can almost checkmate you.
No.
Like, that's the horrible thing about chess, that you can play this amazing game. You've played so much better than your opponent throughout the whole game. But then all of a sudden, you go rook c8. And if they would have taken in this position, with even though they also had little time, perhaps they would have won the game. These are the type of moves that we need to try to avoid. And that's why it's good to work on time management. Because I think that you played this move because you were really low on time. I think that like moves like this are going to decide more the games than, for instance, the openings. Which is why I think it's good that we work on this. So, I kind of want to... it's not gonna be... I kind of want you to play a bullet game, but I feel like...
That's fine. I'm down. I don't care. Whatever you think. So bullet, just to clarify, is that 1 minute?
That's 1 minute. That is really low on time, and it's typically not recommended to do that as practice, but I'm gonna go for a new theory here, and I'm gonna say that it's going to make you play faster. So we can try it out one game to sort of see how it goes, and then...
Okay.
You know,
Which
at least
one?
you gotta
1
try
minute,
it at some
1-1
point.
or 2-1? Can I do one with an increment?
Yes, do 2-1. You don't have to do 1-0. Let's do 2-1.
All right, here we go.
Awesome, stopping the pin. You're killing it!
Here and check. Now they can't castle.
But
For now.
there's a piece protecting that pawn.
Oh no! Oh my god, they totally could have taken it.
They could have taken
gosh,
it.
that was very lucky. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here because this is too much. This is too crazy for me.
Develop. Before you get out of there, develop first. Your queen is not under attack. You gotta get your king to safety.
Oh my god almighty. Okay, castle.
Yes. Castlemania, there we go. Awesome.
Castlemania. Next move, bishop g4. Oh, nope, yep.
You can go on with your plan. You don't need to change it just because they played something you weren't expecting.
Okay.
You're killing it. You're doing great. You can play any move. You can bring your rooks in. Doesn't matter.
Okay, now I'm looking to do rook g2.
Yes, that's your plan. Okay. Keep on going with your plan. 10 seconds.
Okay, what's my next move?
You have a big threat here. But that's okay. Play whatever. Good. Checks, captures, and attacks. I want you to look at the checks in this position. There we go. How did that feel?
That was stressful. Oh my god. That was totally just like intuition. I was just like, I was
It is 100% intuition, and all of the time scrambles are pretty much 100% intuition, and you will get probably into time scrambles in PogChamps, and that's why it's so important to practice that intuition. I noticed that sometimes when you didn't really have like a clear plan of, or like a specific move you wanted to play, you thought for a very long time. And in those type of positions, where I'm going to invite you to analysis, where I'm going to show you like one example of that. In, for instance, like this position, or like here, you didn't really know what to do, and you thought for quite some time, but just develop your pieces. I mean, just bring your bishop out. That was a good move. After rook here, you can just play any rook move. You can go rook here, you can get your rook, you know, whatever. If you just know that, okay, my rooks need to be in the center, I need to develop my pieces, then these type of moves are going to come natural to you, because you know that your rooks need to be in the center and they're not in the center yet. So I'm just going to put them in the center. And that's that. You're going to play a lot faster instead of just trying to find like this good specific move. If you just have like these like main ideas, that's just going to make you play a lot faster.
Okay.
Okay, Michelle, I'm going to bring you to the next level of this.
Okay. I'm ready.
I want you to play a bullet game where you pre-move. I want you to practice your pre-moves, because at the end, if you would have pre-moved, you would probably not have lost on time. Now, pre-moving is not something that you will have to do in PogChamps for most of the time. Like, you should not pre-move unless you have like less than 10 seconds. It's a bad thing, because you're probably going to play a worse move. But if it does come to a point that you get less than 10 seconds, like for instance, or 20 seconds, like for instance, in your second game against Logic, then you want to be able to pre-move. And you want to be able to know how to do a pretty good pre-move. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some tips and tricks for that. But I want you to play a bullet game where you pre-move. At the end of the game. Not in the beginning, but at the end of the game. I want you to start pre-moving.
Okay, I'm loading in. New game.
There we go.
Playing black pieces.
You can do this. Good, you take it. Awesome. Good. No fear. Developing pieces. Look at the queen and look at your king. Get that king out of that queen file. It's always dangerous to be on the same file as the queen. Get it out of there.
My queen?
Your king is on the same file as your opponent's queen.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why after.
My next move is going to be b5.
Good.
Oh, damn it.
It looks more dangerous than it is. Don't be scared. Good. Don't be scared. So look at the threats. They're threatening your knight on h7. That's a checkmate threat. Just make sure of that. Bishop and queen, they're also battery together.
Oh, man.
Bring your queen to the help. Good. You're trying to exchange those queens. Good. You're defending everything. Okay, no immediate threat. Good. Bring your piece out. Don't forget about your c8 bishop. You have a bishop and a rook which are not working yet. So try to bring those out as well. I want you to pre-move king takes queen. Just to practice that. Alright, you're doing great. Okay, move anything. Anything. Good job. Pre-move something. Whatever. Alright. Alright, that's fine. It's difficult. But you're playing faster now than what you did in the beginning. You really are. I see that. You're playing a lot faster.
Okay.
So
thank you.
Just know that you are constantly playing faster. And you defended really well that whole situation there. It looked super scary. Okay, that's good. I feel like at least you practice a little bit your speed here.
Yeah.
I hope that Anna and Levi don't kill me because I've been showing you bullet.
No, I don't know why they would. This has been really helpful. Thank you.
I hope that it does make you feel a little bit more confident when you have little time. That's basically the goal here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a big thumbs up and also to subscribe. If you ever want to catch me live, go ahead and go to twitch.tv/AnnaCramling. Hope to see you there.